All right, guys, we're taking a little ride down Jeff Davis here, Route 1, we should call it. And I've got a little tip that our new Corvette arrived. 2025 C8 Stingray. This car was ordered so far back, I don't even remember what we ordered. But if you guys have been following us for a while, and you know, honestly, we didn't even hardly get much content on the Corvettes back in the day, AJ, you remember that? But we had, yeah, I think we had every color in several years. Passing the Ford dealer right here. We do a lot with those guys too. A lot of people ask, if you had a new car dealership, what would you have? And I'd like to have all of them, actually. But like for Fords, I like the 450. That's a nasty truck. For Chevrolet, I like the Corvette. That's a nasty vehicle. Broncos, pretty cool vehicle too. Duramaxes, Dodge in our commercial line is pretty good. But anyway, I'd try to take all of them, I guess. But Corvettes, when 2020 hit and the Corvette came out, like always, we were way ahead of time on ordering. We had probably one of the very, very first ones that anybody ever saw. Most people saw it riding around, thought it was a Lamborghini or a Ferrari. Nobody had seen one, so that was pretty cool. Then followed up by another one that a customer bought and brought to us to sell, and we kind of hit off strong. And then they went wacky. I'm talking about $20,000, $25,000, $30,000 over sticker. We were buying them, modifying them, changing wheels and tires, doing little slight things. Now this goes back so far, you couldn't buy exhaust, you couldn't buy a tuner, you couldn't get anything for them. But like AJ just said, I think we had every color of that 1 year that they offered. And then we kind of slouched off. Commercial sales took off. We ran out of space in the showroom. I mean, there was times where we had two orange. I know we had two oranges. We can go back and try to find some pictures. But two orange, a blue, a gray, and a white, I think, all at the same time. It was crazy. And I mean, sometimes they'd sell within hours. And we also sold some that really hit home. I remember real clear, we sold a blue convertible to a guy that had terminal cancer. He went to his local dealer that he'd bought new vehicles from for years, and they kind of almost laughed at him because he wanted one right away. There was a year-plus waiting list on these cars, and he wanted a blue convertible. We ended up having the exact car he wanted. When they called, they did not believe we had it. Like, I had to go out and I think FaceTime with them or take a picture of the newspaper date, or I don't remember what we did. But we had to validate. Of course, a lot of people were pulling fast ones back then, saying they had stuff they didn't have. But we had it in stock, 200, 300, 400 miles on it. It wasn't much. It wasn't even broke in yet. They flew in, drove the car home, thrilled to death. And we basically made a dream come true because he wanted to get it before he passed, or, you know, he had an expiration date coming up, unfortunately, and he wanted to have his dream car in the meantime, and he was able to get it. We were thrilled to help him with that. So anyway, this car we ordered a long time ago. Pretty much gonna make this a content car. I'm also gonna let my mom drive it. She loves white. I know that much. The car is white. She drives a white new Camaro. She loves her sports cars. She owned a 69, I believe it was, Chevelle SS 396 4-speed in high school. Brand new. Imagine that, guys. Butternut yellow. I don't think we brought a video about that. She has the order sheet where she traded in her Camaro to buy that car, and it's pretty incredible. We've got the bill of sale, we got the invoice sheet, we got all the paperwork on that car. She was definitely the coolest chick in the parking lot, I'm sure. She said all the boys would have the hood popped up, looking underneath there, checking the motor out. Those big blocks were pretty awesome back then. So I don't see her hiding around here yet. They haven't even called. I don't see it hiding around here. Usually they got it tucked away inside somewhere. Where's the detail bay at around here? You know what? I think it's across the street. It's right over there. So again, we've got a great relationship with this dealership, but I'll tell you the little things that happened during COVID also, and the strong point. You got a lot of people saying the C8 market's flopping. C8 market's not flopping. There's just plenty of them available. It was a supply and demand thing. It is still undisputably the best supercar you can buy for the money. And I've driven them all, owned most of them, and I can tell you, for the money, it is the best supercar there is. AJ asked earlier, he said, you think they lost some following because of the mid-engine thing? You got some purists that did not want to see Corvette go away from a front engine. I understand that. I've done the nastiest burnouts and donuts in the Corvettes over the years. They have no traction in the back end whatsoever. But I will tell you, this mid-engine, you can take this car, you can tuck it in some corners, you can hit an off-ramp and an on-ramp with the traction control, the braking assistance, and everything else this car has. It is over the top, hands down. That's the E-Ray sitting in there. So we had a chance at an E-Ray. See what you guys think. Anybody out there that's bought one of these. We passed on the E-Ray and got this car. And of course, we ordered it, and we still may end up with the E-Ray too, because I like to experience one of those, and I'm not just going to go test drive one and pull the old trick of dogging somebody's test drive car. If we want it, we will go get it. I love these Corvettes, as you can tell, and I wish we had done more content on them, because I see a lot of other YouTube influencers that have channels based around them buying C8s and doing that. We could have blown the socks off of some content, because, again, we were too busy at the time to even do it. But when we had them, people were just coming by just to say they saw one or sit in it. Uh-oh, let's go. We got it. That's a hard intersection right there. It's on AJ's side. Open the door. Let them through, AJ. Open the door. Let them through. Hey, what's that? What is that? I think we found it. I think we found it. AJ says kind of like Christmas, faking a present you already saw ahead of time, but this one ain't faking it. I can't remember. I know I sat down and ordered it. I know I went through the sheets with them, but I honestly cannot remember what options we got. But I am excited to figure it out right now. Now memory comes back. Got the white spoiler. Left these black because, oh, it's locked. Look inside. Check the seat belts. You gotta go all the way up against it, I think. Got the paint match top, blue seat belts. I know this is crazy, but I think we're gonna do blue wheels. And I'm gonna do a blue wrap over this right here. It's a very similar blue to that truck that just came in. It's kind of like a FabTech blue if you guys are into lift kits. It's kind of like the color of this wall. So y'all might think I'm crazy, but I think that's what we might do. Either that or run some blue racing stripes across it. But I know it was tough to get that white spoiler, and I was dead set on getting that white spoiler. I wanted that factory installed. Black interior. I did get the lower valance here. That was also, I believe, an option. I think you could have got these things color matched too. I really don't remember on that too much. But I'm thinking some big wide 22s like we had on the black Corvette. If you guys have been following us, you definitely probably saw that one. It had gold wheels. Everybody's like, gold wheels? It had 4 Giottos. It had like, what did that man say, $10,000 or $12,000 for the wheels? It was crazy. He bought it from us, basically brand new. It had a couple 100 miles on it also. Same deal. He didn't want to wait. We had it. He bought it. And it had the tan suede interior. Those gold wheels with the black with that suede interior, whew, that car was over the top. And that was an incredible car. You would not think gold wheels would look good. I know a lot of you guys are going to argue with my thoughts on this, but I'm thinking some nasty blue wheels are going to look sharp with some stripes. Good thing is we can take them back off. If they don't look good, we can unbolt them. So we'll see. We will see. But 2025 C8 has arrived. I guess they're going to clean it up and call me tomorrow, or either they're going to put it out there. That's what I was getting to about COVID. A lot of dealers would just keep these things in the showroom and not call the people, tell them it came in, and have a bidding war and basically reorder their car after they sold the car they were supposed to get. We know a guy that missed out twice. His car came in, the dealership sold it, didn't ever call him. He followed up on it. Oh, it's still on its way. We know the 2 cars got sold that were his cars because they got way more money. He ordered it. It came in. The dealer could get all that extra money, so they took it. He still got his car. He's still happy. But that was the crazy stuff that was happening during COVID. It's still happening on some things today, but we'll see how honest they are with this one and let us know that it is in. It came in, it arrived, and we'll bring them a check and pick it up. So, on till tomorrow. Thanks, guys.